Man, what a game. What a way to finish. What a way to finish this man's career. How about this man right here? If we can come up to the booth.
When's the last time you saw 70 put up on the scoreboard here, Rich?
It's been a long time.
Have you ever saw 70?
No, I've never seen 70. I honestly don't.
26 years.
Yep, I don't think I've ever seen 70 up there.
Man, they put up as many points as you are old. That's awesome.
Oh, Mark.
I didn't know you were that old, Rich.
Come on, Mark.
Yeah.
There's been years they probably in 10 games hadn't put 70 total.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Through
Hey, good
our
job, Shayna.
losing
Good job,
streak and
Shayna.
everything, there was lots of games where we
careful.
didn't even score.
Hey, I'm going to tell you when you get started. I had some guys down there telling me it ain't going to be the same. That's all they said. It ain't going to be the same without that voice.
I know it is. I've got so used to it. You called games that I was out there,
Yep.
and you have, honest to God, I'm not saying it's because we're friends or we're all in a group chat. You have the voice for it, man. You always have. You really, really do. And we are. He's right. Those kids, we're going to miss it, man. We're going to miss having you out there. What are you going to miss the most?
Just, I don't know. You know, I haven't even thought about that. I was really worried tonight. I didn't know that. I wasn't expecting that down there. and when I kept telling Mr. Hampton, I said, or Mr. Fish in there, I said, I need the thing so I can read over it so I can, do the senior night. And Fish kept saying, we've got it, don't worry about it. And I thought, well, I need to read over it. And when Presley came up and said, you've got to go down there with me, and I went down there, and sure enough, it was just
You going to tear up on us, bud?
It was quite an honor. It was quite an honor.
You've earned it, my man. You really have. Tell me this. I know the story. I've heard it. But tell everybody else that doesn't how you even got started in all this.
Well, my dad used to come up here with Bob Cochran and do the play-by-play for the radio station. And Junior Pillow was always the announcer then. And I always liked it. And Louis Walls was next. Well, after Louis Walls passed away in 97. We moved back here in 94. I got out of the Air Force, and we moved back here in 94. And Louis Walls passed away in 97, and they asked me to do it. And I think 98 was my first year. But I did it through RJ and Reagan. Y'all, I mean.
But when you started, did you say did you have any clue you'd do 26 years?
No, I didn't. And then as Presley got older and started, she was a cheerleader for a while, and I just stuck it out. I saw Scobie and Clifton. Clifton's still over there, but they both were going to retire at 25. But Clifton's still there, and
Can we get you to come back once a year and do one game?
One game,
that would be
yeah.
cool.
One game a year, man. Come out of retirement.
Fish will have it.
I tell you what, we're talking about doing one game. If Pickett happens to join the 8-man next year, you got to come back and do it.
Oh, I think you have to.
Yeah.
I think you have to then. So let me ask you this. Now, your dad was big into sports media for a long time. I mean, is it something you thought about even before?
I was a DJ for a couple of years. It started at KCCB. Then I went to
Soul Train.
Hope, Arkansas, KXAR, yeah.
I thought you did
Him and
Soul
Dick
Train.
Clark's like this, man.
No. But, the greatest compliment, I've had several people tell me out here, you sound like your dad. The older you get, you sound like
You
your
do.
dad. Yeah, awesome. I have a lot of people tell me that. And, that
And
just
you're
really
sexy
makes
in
me
those
feel-
overalls.
I am sexy. I wasn't even
Very
going to wear
nice.
these. And Andy said, "Oh, just wear them one
Yeah,
more
one
time.
more time, man.
One more time.
Hey, we all knew about this, and it was hard for us to keep it a secret. Kudos to Mr. Hampton. I think that's who kind of spearheaded it at the beginning, so kudos to him for that. And, I mean, you got a great ovation, honestly.
I know.
People respect you that you've done this for so long. We appreciate because people don't realize when you volunteer, it ain't like they're going to throw you a $20 here, $100.
All right.
You're up here doing this.
We know
on
all
your-
about that, don't we, Jeremy?
Yeah, exactly. You're doing this on your own time, man.
26 years not getting paid. I did my last 4th of July this year. I'm going to do the Harvest Festival this month. But I told them I'd come back and do the Harvest Festival if they needed me to. I really enjoyed the Harvest Festival.
Hey, Jeremy's going to look good in these next year with no
will.
shirt on.
Jeremy's the only one that can wear these.
Now, let me ask
In
you this.
honor of Rich, hey, I'll order me
There
some.
you go. What's next for Rich Martin?
We'll cut him off his
We
shorts.
bought a house in, my friend and I bought a house, my girlfriend and I bought a house in Jonesboro, and we're going to move to Jonesboro after Presley graduates.
What are you going to do? Red Wolves games next? You're
Yeah,
leaving?
Red Wolves.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing a rugby.
graduating. I knew
it.
I'm going to do rugby
There you go.
games.
That's
There you
another Red
go.
Wolf. First down.
Rugby games.
Oh, yeah, we're doing rugby now.
Yeah.
Well, man, I'm gonna tell you something. It was an honor to number one have you a part of our group here at CSR. I didn't know if you'd do it whenever you had all that other stuff going on, but I'm appreciative of what you've done here for us, not just here for Corning High School, but for us. And man, I can still, even if I hadn't have come back after my graduation days, I could still hear your voice. And it's just, there's some things that just go with Bobcat football. Hearing that fight song, you know, seeing Wanda and Miss Hart over there at the gate,
Right.
Rich Martin's voice, that just go with Bobcat football.
I think we before the year before I started, we maybe went to Mena for a
95 or 96 was at Mena playoffs.
at Mena playoffs, and their announcer was really cool. When they would get, that's another Mena 1st and 10 or whatever, and the crowd would say it with him. And I thought, well, I need to, implement that if I ever do this.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Fish, if you're watching, I don't know how. It's not copying. It's just taking what he's doing. You have to do that. You have
Right.
to add that.
Hey, he can't feel the shoes or the overalls.
No, but
Not
we
a
love
chance.
Mr. Fish, though.
Yeah.
He's going to do a great job.
He will.
Now, did he volunteer for that, or is that something that they said, hey,
I think he was volunteered for that.
Okay.
He was volunteered, yeah.
tough luck, buddy, here.
One
here's
of
the
those
mic.
deals, huh?
Wasn't this Jacob Cox night?
Yes.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
hey, before we
I don't
get
even-
away, though, I mean, you did it to. There's only been a handful of in the history of Corning.
If I had
football.
my phone, I could tell you just
I
about
mean, we're not talking about
like
50
6.
yeah, 5 or 6 guys. I mean, so it's some hard shoes to fill, man.
We'll get started on the Rich Martin statue. I'm wanting it right over here.
I missed one game after I had my wreck in 05. I missed one game. I'd had surgery on Monday, and I was going to come back that Thursday, and they didn't clear me to come back that Thursday. My dad did the announcing that Thursday
that's cool.
night.
Wow.
So
But I
you
was back
usually-
here Friday.
Usually average at least 5 home games a year. 26 years, 5. There's some playoff games in there
Yeah.
too.
Sure, yeah.
So
That's
you
130
do the
games.
math. That's a lot of calls right
Hey,
there.
let me
man.
ask you this: can you narrow down one game that was the most exciting in your history of 26 years?
Well, I don't know, but tonight was pretty exciting
Yeah,
to me.
it was.
It was. How about the Raptor?
We called him all
Hot Rod. Hot Rod.
man.
What was cool,
sophomores-
man? What's cool? If I was in your, you could go back and watch this for however many years. But we had Presley up here at halftime, and we
Yeah.
had, so she's going to be on this film. Your
And
last
you're gonna
night,
be,
Yeah.
interviewing her, and then now you and your call. I mean, what I thought was cool was the national anthem. Andy says we're going to break away one last time. It gave me chills, man. To our PA, so he kind of handed it over there for you, and we went to you, to your voice there for a little bit, which was cool the way he segued into that. So all these years, Presley, and now you on here tonight, so you're always going to be able to go back and watch this.
Presley
Now-
did some announcing for me one night.
She did.
up here, yeah.
She did. And we're not done with you either. We got you
No.
down for several games, so
Right.
don't think you're just going to ride off in the
Oh, no,
sunset. we're
no,
gonna
no.
work you to death before you get out of here.
Like I said, and somebody asked me today if I was done with CSR, and I said no. I still want to do the softball games. I'm
Yes.
still going to do the basketball games with Hufford and stuff. And
Yeah.
and
That's something that you got to look forward to. Is it's Presley's senior year,
right.
Yeah.
so you're going to be there for the end of basketball. You're going to be there for the end of
Softball, all that.
and then you're going to be considered old because you're not going to have any kids. in school
Right,
anymore.
right.
I know that feeling.
Oh yeah, you do.
He's already old. He's already getting senior citizen discounts.
Man,
I'm not going to talk
hey,
about
and I
them.
don't want to take the spotlight off you, but this girl has accomplished a lot of stuff.
She has.
That
I
bounce
mean,
back.
wow.
Hey, how fast she came back from that injury is
She-
impressive.
She would get up at 4:00 in the morning and go to the gym or at the community center and work out.
I saw
before
her a
school.
couple, and the thing that impressed me, I don't know if I've ever seen a guy. So the way she healed in about 8 months that she was released, 7 months. That's unheard of, dude.
Well, and then to play at that level after that, because see, some kids when that happens, they're not the same.
Mentally.
Yeah.
They're just not the same.
That's right.
She's like overcame it. She's like embraced it. Like
7 months on the ACL.
that's impressive.
We thought when she hurt herself last year, she was going to miss most of her senior basketball season.
Right.
Not only is she going
talked
to get it
about that,
all,
yeah.
she just went to fourth in the state in tennis. I mean,
And they got beat by a team that nothing against private schools, but a private school. They ended up winning the state championship. I mean, they were close.
Haas
They were
Hall,
really
Haas
close.
Hall, that's the only sport they have, or the girls play that and then basketball. But Haas Hall, those girls told me that they have an instructor, a professional come in and give them lessons at school and stuff.
Yeah, it's Will Smith.
Oh, Will Smith.
Andre Agassi, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, we should just do that with Rich. We should hire Rich to come down here and give some lessons.
There we go.
Yeah, baby. Well, listen, I can't say thank you enough for everything you've done for the school, for us at CSR. 26 years is impressive, man. It really, really is.
I never thought it'd be that long. I really didn't.
Are you backing out of our group message too? Or are you?
No.
No, we gotta leave him in there.
We're way too hard on each other. We're it's
keeps me
fun.
awake at night.
Too many verbal jabs. Yeah, like 37,000 messages a day, but
That's
it's so
fun,
much
man.
fun. I'm gonna say it right now, Bart. You hugged me earlier in the year. I'm not that kind of guy. You say I love you. I'm not that kind of guy. You guys have made me soft. I'm gonna tell you right now, I love you guys. I really do. I mean,
We
that.
love you too, buddy.
I mean that. I really
We
do.
love you too.
You guys have probably made me a better man.
Y'all have.
My wife
I ain't
probably
gonna lie.
thinks I'm doing something.
Yeah,
I'm getting-
Jeremy ain't got
my
no
phone's
fight
dinging
since
at
he
night.
started hanging out with us.
That's right.
Hey, but I got
I
it.
didn't say
Hey,
he's a.
I haven't, but I got every one of your back. I promise you.
Oh, I
that.
know you do.
appreciate
And same
that.
Same here.
Hey, anything you want to say before we get off? Anything in closing? This is your night, my man. Anything you want to mention? Any shout-outs?
Go Bobcats.
There you
There you
go.
Well, that's simple enough right
Yeah.
there.
Once
Hey.
a Bobcat, always a
Yeah.
Bobcat.
That's right, baby.
Hey, I'm gonna say we're going to the playoffs, baby.
What's that?
Playoffs.
Yeah, that's
We're
what I'm
going to
talking about,
playoffs.
baby. Hey, and we'll let you guys know. We'll actually know next week. And the game that y'all need to watch, if you're curious, unless something crazy happened tonight, I haven't seen scores tonight. The game that people need to watch is the Subiaco Academy versus Genoa Central game. Assuming both of those teams won tonight, that game will decide who we're going to go play. Whoever wins that game, both of those drives are really hard.
I'm gonna put my money on
Me
Subiaco
too.
Academy.
Me too. The Trojans are darn good. We've watched them
Woo.
on film enough to
Oh,
know
man.
that, honestly, a few little bonehead things and a few calls here, they probably could have beat Mountain View, honestly.
Yeah, they got like 3 Jacob Cox on their team.
Yeah, they
that's,
really do.
that's what I'm saying.
They really
Athletic
do.
wise, it's crazy, dude.
I mean, the two seniors, Cook and Garrick, and then you got the quarterback Monroe, who's a sophomore. Dude, they're a three-headed monster.
and their defense reminds me.
Defense is
of,
good. Their defense is not Rector or Mountain View good, but it is good. It is good.
They're relentless, man.
And I haven't seen. I would be lying.
Boys,
if
we're
I
going there
said-
firing on all cylinders. We'll give them all that they want.
Do you guys know we're gonna have a Friday off? What are you guys gonna do next Friday?
I'll probably go to a football game.
I'm not going to tell you because
I
you'll
thought,
find
we was all,
something else to do.
I thought we was all going to Hufford's house.
Yeah, steak Friday night.
Steak night.
Steak
Friday
night.
We could pull up the Subiaco Academy
Yes.
Genoa Central.
Yeah.
Yes. Mark.
Mark.
What?
Hey, Nicole, if you're still up,
Nicole.
I'll go get the steaks if you'll cook them.
hey, seriously, if you can cook them, we'll get the steaks.
y'all get them, I'll cook them.
You house us.
Now, wait.
How long?
I do
Hey.
have a garage, and I can throw some towels for you to lay on. That's about as far.
If we could get that game pulled up, though, dude, that'd be a
Right.
great.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I don't go and do a whole lot with my family. But that'd be a great thing to get together. I mean, it don't have to be that Friday, but if we
No, it
could,
does.
that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
It's got to be Friday. We can do that.
We can do that.
If we hold each other accountable right now on live TV, we're not going to back out of it.
Like when we announced that Jones was retiring
Yeah.
that night.
I could go
He
ahead
had
and
to
say
retire
you,
that night.
Michelle will make some food for she'll
I
make.
know she will.
I'll cook the steaks. I'll cook
You'll
the
do the
steaks.
steaks,
We
she'll
just
do
figure
some
Now,
out-
hang on, time out. Now, hang on. Who usually cooks at home, though? Because the stuff I see sometimes on Facebook looks really good. If that's Nicole, I want her cooking
Hey,
the steaks.
you can go ahead and ask her right now.
Okay, Nicole.
I had to
She's
go buy
watching.
a new grill,
Right.
and I bought the new grill, and she said, "You're back."
She's tagging you back in.
I am back to the
The
grill.
back and
master.
black, baby.
Yes,
See,
he's
see,
back.
see.
Back again.
That wasn't
Oh,
that black.
Daddy's back. I love it. All right. Well, Friday night, steak night. Hey, watch the Subiaco Academy, Genoa Central. That'll be the game you want to watch. Assuming, I mean, have y'all heard any scores? I haven't. I can't find my phone.
I
Where
didn't even
phone's
look at
at?
my phone tonight,
I
hardly,
don't even know
Andy.
where mine's at. Good Lord, we got that many people on right now. Why are they listening to us?
Because
That
I
many
told
people?
them that we're doing Rich's game
That's what it
interview
is.
after.
Yeah, that's
That's
what it is.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in tonight.
We got
for real.
16 billion viewers right now.
Yep.
From 74 different countries.
Hollingsworth was tuned in from Pennsylvania tonight. I
Was
saw-
he? Yeah,
I did
oh.
see that.
Yeah, yeah. Man, what a night, guys! I don't even know how you summarize it. I really don't. Don't know where you start. I guess maybe Jacob Cox. You start with
I
him.
could summarize it, but we don't need to say that word on national TV, so I'm not going to say it.
What's the record for most points scored by the Bobcats? I know we've scored 66. That was in 1925 or 1926 against Piggott. I know we scored 62 or something in the 40s. That was the year Stormy Lynch took an undefeated team, and we just blew everybody out of the water.
We know what the record is. It's 70.
Seriously,
It might be.
I mean, I'm not
What-
joking. Like it really may
the
be.
different amount of people that scored tonight in
No, I'm
different
telling you.
ways.
Yeah.
Hollowell,
Pick
Rayford,
si- Yeah, it was nuts.
Bus.
the bus,
The bus, yeah.
Jacob.
Cox.
Jansen.
Cox.
Man.
Cox.
Hey,
Cox.
Bailey Leonard
Hey.
hogged the spotlight.
Hey, he's my player of the game.
Man, he was unbelievable.
Oh man, it's great.
It
And
was
look,
unbelievable.
the thing about this group is the way they play team ball. I mean, you got some guys that'll make plays like Coxon, but man, they are just when they play defense, they know hey, I've got this gap, I've got this side. The way they do, it's just fun to
Well,
watch.
you talk about this team. Let's talk about them. Here we are, 30 minutes after the game? They haven't taken their pads off. They're down here.
They're still on the
They're,
field.
they're down here on the field
Seniors.
conversing. The seniors are.
Yeah. Because they know it's over.
Can you put that camera on them? Look at that. They hadn't even taken their pads off. Do what? Oh, sorry. Look at that. Good job, guys! Yeah! Hey, that's awesome, man. They're still down there together. Not even taking the pads off, the pants off, nothing. I mean, they want to savor this moment. Again, there's a high probability this is the last time they're playing on this field.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, unless Mountain View loses 2 games in a row, I just don't see it happening.
Who they got?
They got Cedar. They got Marshall tonight and Cedar Ridge.
They're
I
not
just
gonna
don't.
Dude, that feeling, those boys right there. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
And
It's
something
hard to
else too.
explain.
Early in the year we had some things that were said on a chat or whatever, and it's not a big deal, but it's social media. But as grown-ups, man, we don't have a clue what these kids are going through, man. We don't have a clue what some of these.
Not just football.
Not just
that's
that's what I'm
talking
saying.
about.
Off
Yeah.
the field, we don't have a clue what
Not a
they're
clue.
going through, man. And the more positivity you can shine a light on them, the better. The last thing they need is someone being negative to them. They're hard enough on themselves, I promise you. The coaching staff is going to be hard enough on them. There's no time, no need for that. So lift these guys up. Hey, we got a big win tonight. We got momentum going into the playoffs. We got a week off. We can rest. Hopefully, Coben, he looks like he's getting around decent out there.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be all right.
Hey man,
He
to
got
hug on
plenty
the
of time.
girls, man, you're gonna be.
Oh, you're gonna feel
Oh, he
great.
got a little lip going on.
You're gonna feel really good.
What a way for these guys to go out at home,
Well,
though, man.
Just awesome stuff, guys. Anything y'all want to say in closing? Zach, you got anything you want to say?
Not really, no.
What about Paige?
Paige, anything?
Hey, I want to
He
hear.
said, "What's up, man?"
Zach,
Yeah.
say it one time. Go Bobcats.
No, I can't do that.
Oh,
You can do it. Come on, you can
If
do
you're
it.
going to be on this team, you're going to do
One
it.
time.
I can't do it.
Come on, you can do it.
No, I can't.
Andy, get rid of him.
We're gonna pay him.
Fire him.
We're gonna pay him to say it. $10,
No, I'm good.
$20.
I'm from Piggott. I can't do that.
Hey, I appreciate the loyalty at least. Man,
Hey, you guys are the best. I appreciate you.
No, thank you,
Appreciate
Rich.
you, buddy.
Hey,
Hey,
congratulations on a great career here.
We will,
Really
we will
appreciate
keep
you.
ragging you on group
Oh, I
text.
promise
sure,
you,
I'm sure.
we're not going to stop. We're definitely not going to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, let's get that too. Yeah, get the kids out there at center field. I love that. Or midfield.
1, 2, 3. Get them in order, man. Come on.
No, Isaiah, get. No,
There you
no,
go.
no.
1, 2, 3.
How about that? Isn't that cool?
Mountain View's up 38-14.
Marshall.
now.
That's Marshall. Okay, so yeah.
Well, they played.
Now,
They could have probably hung 60
now
on.
there is a time though, like next week, if Cedar Ridge wins the night and they win next week, there is a perfect triangle option, but I just don't see anybody beating Mountain View.
Cedar
don't-
Ridge will not beat Mountain View.
Dude,
Mountain-
you've tried every angle to come in and we're going to the playoffs.
We're going
and
to
Mountain
playoffs.
View's going to be the first.
I
seed.
think you're right.
I'm going to tell you that's this
100%.
way. The other way now it could because Cutter Morningstar could end up coming in.
but here's
there.
what's got to happen there though. Genoa Central has got to beat Subiaco
Yep.
by 13 or more, I think, for that to.
If they don't, CMS is going to the playoffs, ain't they?
I believe. Well, depending on what happened tonight. I wish we could see these scores tonight. I
See,
really do.
last Cutter Morningstar.
Subiaco wins tonight 60-12.
So that's another 13.
Who was that?
Point
Who they play?
Who'd they play?
Well, no, they didn't. They played Fountain Lake, so that doesn't even count.
Subiaco.
Yeah, they played Fountain Lake, so that don't even count because that's in the south. Or
That's a conference
no, that
game.
is a conference game. Yeah, okay, I'm thinking north.
Fountain Lake's the one who played Mountain View last year for the state
Yes.
championship.
Yes. So that's another 13-point tiebreaker for them.
But to give a little,
I wish I
we
could
went to
find my phone.
Cutter
I had the
Morning
tiebreakers
and
and
won.
all that.
But Cutter Morningstar is coming off 2 seasons where they hadn't won a ball game, and now they're on
Yeah.
the verge of making the playoffs.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay.
See you, Rich. Be
All right,
careful,
be
buddy.
careful, man.
Okay. We'll get back